And this is the 4 turtles. We're having a great time there. So one of the things that we talked about with the performers, with the actors, we had a great relationship with them, is that in computer graphics, we're really good about giving you, happy or sad or concerned or something like that. But it's a lot more interesting if you see somebody arrive at that emotion. So if you have somebody that is about to tell a joke, it's great to see that person and you can see the sparkle in their eye and then the mouth goes. Or when they're getting angry, especially with Raph over here, with Alan. We worked really, really hard on getting adjustments and transitions. And so, for instance, you can see that the adjustment right there was translated directly into this performance. Right there. I'll just play this one. You can see how he changes right there. And that's where we were more interested, because then when we put it into the animation, then this is what happens. So for instance, this would be the comparison. And you can see that it changes right there. Now, our system, the difference between our system and other systems that have been around for other summer movies is that we scientifically capture the performance and we scientifically put it onto the digital creature. But then in the middle, we edit the performance and we bring in animators that artistically change the performance so that instead of just being a performance that is completely mechanically correct, we bring the artistry into the performance so that we can tell the story of the specific shot. Let me just, okay. This is another example of the shot because of performance capture, because you can see that the closer the actor is to the creature, the better the performance comes across. And because Mikey has such a juicy part, right? I mean, he's all over the place, and he's so funny. You can see, the actor, right there, the eyes, the droopy eyes. He has a specific way of smiling. We change a little bit here and there, specific things, but you can see also that the timing is right. So the actors make some choices right there that we capitalize on. And then I'll show you other examples of other things. This is Donnie, and you can see the actor right there reacting. This is Leo, and the actor, the performance. So you can see that we really went through a lot of development, about 1.5 years of development for motion capture, in which we really got the faces to be. Like for instance, if you go over here, you would see his performance right here. It was a lot of fun, but it's a really difficult thing. I mean, like I say, I was working on this for about 3 years. This is also another example of a good performance. And what you see over here in the top left is only the left camera, and the distorted is a very wide lens. They're both really wide lenses, so that you get to the edge of the eyes and the jaw, and you can see the performance is right. And then what you can see right here is a very quick render of the performance, really grabbed right there, and then put on what we call a plastic render, so that it's not really realistic looking, but it's part of the animation. And this is the actual performance.
I got a secret batch of orange crush behind the fridge. Don't tell Raph.
This is another performance of another, typical example of performance that was grabbed from different takes, because this was grabbed in about 4 different days, and so our. So I think. Oh, sorry. Oops. Let me just go back there. I think one of the things that one of the reasons why we had to go with this kind of software is we knew throughout the movie that it was going to be a melange of different performances. So this is a specific shot in which, see, this is the performance from the set, So this is,
They wore armbands to identify themselves, I guess.
yes, they did, because it's really difficult to know which one is which.
Sure.
So, so for all the technicians, there's 500 people on the set or something like that, and you'll see what more or less what the set looks like. See right there. You only see this is taken from a witness camera, right? That captures the body motion. So we had again two different captures. One is the body, and the other one is the face. And you can see the other two actors right here. And they don't know that they're on or not, but they're acting. It doesn't matter what they're doing, they're also acting. You can see also that at the beginning of his performance, this is edited. So we're taking the beginning of his performance, there was some air in there in which he was waiting, and then we took that out. So we need to get those curves and all the data put together. And then, okay, thanks. Here. And you can see that also the thing about this is that the actors are acting with the partner, you know, with Megan and everybody else. So the islands are correct. This is also another example of
Well, technically we're journalists. And we're teenagers. But we can still have
a capture that we did on the set. I mean on volume. It's called a volume render. But the thing about the reason why also we needed to edit this performance is because being that it's such a humorous movie, you got 4 funny actors sitting around the table interpreting a specific scene, and then you have a bunch of writers there saying, hey, try this other thing, try this other thing. So at the end, the performance is a complete, you know, kind of cut and paste from all these different things. And it's a typical thing on filmmaking. That is one of the only things that are left in which collaboration is one of the things that that makes a movie, right? So
Involves, right?
completely, yeah, that's what I'd say. I was in a Comic-Con because we're working on all this. So that'll give you a pretty good idea of. So this also shot is it's a kind of a pretty good example of something that just happened on the set. It wasn't on the script, but we're just waiting for one of